Well, we're here at the Wharf Inn at Welford for the Leicestershire Northampton branch Norton 100 event, and we have counted in 108 Nortons, but we do have an extra Norton here in the shape of Judith Morris, formerly Norton, who is James's granddaughter. Welcome to the event, Judith.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here, and I'm amazed at the immense response, and it's been overwhelming. It's lovely.
Yes, and of course all this is a tribute to the work that your grandfather put in establishing the brand and the values over the years of the early part of the 20th century. And within the family there's a great deal of esteem, isn't there, for the man himself?
Oh yes, very proud, and even immensely proud when you see how many people are riding Nortons and the number of people that have had them or know people. It's overwhelming.
It's indeed, and it's a frequent thing that you're just about to move off on your Norton motorcycle, your favourite one, on a lovely day, and someone will come up and put their hand on the handlebars and my grandfather had one of these, and that's always a nice tribute to have, isn't it? Can you remember much about your early life and the Norton association with Norton motorcycles?
Not really. I didn't really realise my connection with the Norton the Norton motorbike until I was probably about 10, and somebody started calling me Norton 650 at school. Obviously my surname was Norton then, and then I sort of went home and queried it at mealtime with my dad. And then he spilled the beans, and then probably as I got older and more into my teens, I was more aware of the massiveness of it, and it's it's overwhelming really when you see, and you always speak to somebody who knows somebody who's had one or they've had a Norton and what a marvellous bike they were, and it makes you quite proud. It's lovely.
It does indeed. I mean, just last week I was out riding around a village looking for somewhere to park, and a man came rushing out of his garden. I thought he was going to say, "You can't park here," but he just said, "I told my wife that was a Cammy Norton. I haven't heard one for 30 years. He said, "It's made my day to see that bike." And it is just one of those things where it's almost like a mystical religion, where we don't know why they're special, they just are, aren't they? And what do you make of all the characters we've had at Welford today? Lots of different people, but all united in this single faith of Norton, isn't it?
It's been amazing. Everybody's been chatting and looking at everybody's bikes, and there's been really early ones that my grandfather would have been involved with, right up to more recent ones, and everybody's just got on, and it's been great. It's been a lovely day, and the weather's been so kind to us as well. So.
Well, James himself had a very strong connection with the Salvation Army. He was he a general in the Salvation Army or a corporal?
I'm not sure.
But he was also involved in educating underprivileged people in maths and English, so that they could become engineers.
That's correct. I'm very proud of what he did. He was very involved with helping underprivileged, and there was at one time a bursary at Birmingham University sponsored by him and two other businessmen at that time. So it was all very, what can I say, very good, and helping people get on, which is what we want to happen. Sorry, I can't think of the word at the moment. Beneficial, yes, beneficial.
And of course we called it Norton 100 because we wanted to get 100 bikes. We got 66 last year. We wanted 100, and also it's 100 years since the last whole year of James Lansdowne Norton's life. He died in April 1925, and we it was also the year of first, as they call it, where Norton motorcycles won a lot of races all of a sudden with an engine that the last engine that he designed, which was called a Model 18 500cc single, and it was a tremendously successful year, 1924, and we're hoping that this event will celebrate that. And James, I'm sure, is looking down on us and is mightily pleased with what we've done. And we always refer to Judith here as Norton royalty, our own sort of royal family, but I think you have the embodiment of his spirit, you know, and that, yes, can we go faster sort of thing.
Well, that's very kind. I like to support the bike. Previous generation, my father's generation, weren't that fussed. I think it was probably because they were brought up with it, and we get a lot of people contacting us, but now it seems nice to support the Nortons and the Norton Owners Club, and I'm really flattered that I've been involved with it, and I'm glad they asked me.
Well, thank you very much for joining us at this lovely event, Judith, and it's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you.